Snedden. This is my video to math video. Alright, so question 1. My answer for this one is that if I suppose I read that the average family in Rattlesnake Gulch has 2.41 children, I am thinking for 1A that the central tendency would be median. It would be mean, because the only one you can really have a decimal with is, without having to round to the nearest 1 or the 10th, is mean, because you would have to add them all up and then divide it by however many. It could also be median, but in this case I would say mean. I would also say that mean is the best in this situation. For A, because you can get more of a decimal for this one versus median. For 1B, do I think it's the best measure to use? No. I think median would be a lot more better because it's more precise on average. But you could also argue that mean is as well. Number 2, for district's annual budget, I would say the histograph, you can put it into 2 groups, and it would be easier to read. My second choice of graph would be a bar graph. Usually you can also group them in that sections as well, and I see a lot of budget video or like PowerPoints in bar graphs versus histographs. Number 3, given the tradition of space exploration in the US, what makes the question biased is because it's used in great edition, favor, and I would just have to take out the great tradition because people may not think it's great and some people may not favor it. My question to make it fair is, would you continue to fund for space flights? And it's just asking them general, will you continue fund for space flights or will you not? End of story. For number 4 is drawing the Euler diagram, and it says all engineers need to be need mathematics. So this would be engineer, and then this would be math because all engineers need mathematics. Ron does not need mathematics, therefore Ron is not an engineer. So he would have to go out here because he wouldn't fit in any of these circles. 1, he does not need math, and then 2, as long as everything is valid, then he wouldn't be an engineer as long as the argument is valid. Could he have been able to become an engineer before they required math? But in this case, I think he would have to be over here because with this statement, it would say all engineers need math. Ron does not need math, so he's not an engineer. But you could argue he could be an engineer just without math, depending on when he started working there and everything. Now, the Venn diagram is the last question is the Venn diagram. This is basketball, volleyball, soccer. So you have 7 players that played basketball, 9 that played volleyball, 10 that played soccer. You also had 1 who played volleyball and basketball. You had 1 who played basketball and soccer. You had 2 that did volleyball and soccer, and then you had 2 who did volleyball, basketball, and soccer. So now, needing to know who just did basketball, you would have to take 7 and subtract it from the 1, 2, and 3 because they also did basketball, but they also played another sport. Just for basketball, you would do 7 minus 4, so that would be 3 who only did basketball without any other sports. For this one, you would have 9 minus 5, you would get 4, so only 4 played volleyball but no other sports. This one, you would have 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5, 10 minus 5 is 5, and there is my answer for the Venn diagram. How many played one or more of the 3 sports? So what you would do is take every one of these numbers, since it says 1 or more. So this is just 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So you go 3 plus 4, 7 plus 5 is 12. Then you would go 12 plus 2 equals 14, plus 2 equals 16, and then you have the 1 and 1, which is another 2, so 18. You have 18 who played 1 or more.